In my humble opinion, I think you should save up your money for the first bicycle before you even step foot in this beautiful country. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Okay, thank you guys for your love and support, guys. It means so much to me. I'm so grateful for all the love that you guys have been showing me on my channel. I mean thank you. Okay guys, so in today's video I just want to share with you guys 7 things that I feel are absolutely necessary to arrange before coming to the Netherlands. Okay, whether you're coming in to stay for a short period of time, or you're coming in to stay permanently, or just for, you know, a few years, I just feel like these things are absolutely necessary and you should have them ready, okay, before you move to this beautiful country. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay so the first thing I feel is absolutely necessary to get sorted before coming to the Netherlands is your accommodation. I've made a few videos talking about the Netherlands, and one thing that I always state is that the Netherlands is a highly dense country. So what that means is that the number of people per square kilometer in this country is significantly high, and this tells so much in the accommodation availability in this country. So you find out that it could take you months and months to be able to find where to stay or to be able to get a stable accommodation. And in recent years, especially 2021 2022, this accommodation scarcity has been insane. So I would definitely recommend that if you're coming to the Netherlands, to have this in mind and begin to look out for an accommodation, whether long stay or short stay, on time. Okay, I'm going to try to put in a few links in the description box, and you can check them out if you're looking out for maybe a long stay or short stay accommodation here in the Netherlands. I hope it's able to help you, or I hope these links are able to help you in some way. Okay guys, so the second thing that I feel is absolutely necessary for you to consider or even arrange before coming to the Netherlands is your transportation. Okay you need to figure out how you want to be moving around in this country. One thing that I really love about the Netherlands is that it's a very small country, so cities are very close to each other. So that means that even if you're working in a certain city, you don't necessarily have to live there. You can live in a neighboring city and easily find your way to that city. But I think it's absolutely necessary for you to kind of think or give it a thought how you would want to commute in the Netherlands. So do you want to be using the public transportation? Do you want to have your own car? Or do you want to get your bicycle? In my humble opinion, I think you should save up your money for the first bicycle before you even step foot in this beautiful country, because I feel like it will save you so much stress, especially when you want to move around in areas around where you stay. But I mean, for longer distances, you might need to consider public transportation or to get your own car. Okay guys, so the next thing I feel you should definitely consider before moving to the Netherlands is the language barrier. Okay, so I think I've said it over and over in most of my videos that over 90% of Dutchies speak English. So if you're a native English speaker, or if you speak English, then getting around in the Netherlands will not be a big issue. But if you do not speak English and you do not speak Dutch, which is the official language in the Netherlands, then you should definitely consider how you're going to get around, because it might be a bit of a challenge. So what I would definitely recommend is for you to look out and see if you can learn a few words in Dutch before coming in, or a few words in English to help you to get around before coming to the Netherlands. So just bear this in mind, that when you're coming, you might encounter language barrier, especially if you don't speak English or Dutch. Okay, so the next thing I feel is absolutely necessary for you to arrange before moving to the Netherlands is to have enough money to cover about 2 months of your stay, 2 months of living expenses here in the Netherlands. The reason I say this is because even if you're moving into work in the Netherlands, you're going to be paid by the end of the month. And sometimes this money you receive might not be able to take care of all the expenses at the same time. So I would highly recommend that you consider the cost of living here in the Netherlands, which is a bit high. I mean, it's a bit higher than a lot lot of countries in Europe, and that you budget at least the money that can cover 2 months of that cost. I just feel like it will make your life much easier, so that you don't have the pressure of having to raise money or borrow money as you're just moving into this beautiful country. Okay? Another thing that I would definitely recommend before you come to the Netherlands is to gear up for the weather. Okay? Listen, don't be like me. Okay? If you're coming from a tropical country or a country where the weather is pretty warm, gear up, okay? Because the Netherlands is a very wet country, so it really rains almost throughout the year, and also it can get really cold during the winter and sometimes during autumn. So I would recommend that before moving to the Netherlands that you check what time of the year it is, and then you should gear up for it. Remember guys, that a proper winter coat can cost you somewhere around 30 to even 200 euros depending on what you want. And yeah, it's very important for you to have that in mind. Okay guys, so the next thing I think you should arrange before coming to the Netherlands, especially if you're coming in here for a longer period of time, or you simply really want to integrate into the Dutch society and learn some Dutch, one thing I would definitely recommend is for you to account for language cost. Okay, learning Dutch here in the Netherlands, especially if you'd like to go to a language school, can be very expensive. Okay, Dutch courses from A0 to A1 can easily I mean cost up to 900 to 1,000 euros. I do know that the beginners course in most schools are usually the most expensive one. Have that in mind, especially if you intend to learn Dutch as you step into the Netherlands, or a few months after you've moved into the Netherlands. Then it will be very important for you to kind of save up this language cost up front, so that it's easier for you to kind of account for it, or for you to pay for it. Yeah, so I really wish like someone mentioned this to me. But okay guys, so the final point, or the final thing that I will highly recommend that you arrange before coming to the Netherlands is this. If you're an adult and you don't know how to swim, please, I'm begging you, okay, do yourself the favor and go and learn to swim before you come to the Netherlands. Okay guys, see, listen, I really wish someone mentioned this to me. Okay, the Netherlands is filled with water, literally. I think about 30% of the land here in the Netherlands or more are actually below sea level. So we do have like a lot of water in this country. Not only do you have water like at the sea, or at the sea, you actually do have like canals running through the city. One thing the Dutchies do is that they prepare themselves to kind of accommodate the water that they have in their environment. So from 4 years old, I think, Dutch kids actually start what we call swimming school, or zwemles. I do know that it's very compulsory for Dutch kids to learn how to swim when they're much younger, and they even have to take a test and they have to pass. So this is how important it is for them in the society. So it will be awkward if you as an adult do not know how to swim here in the Netherlands. So something that is very common that I've seen a lot of expats do here in the Netherlands, especially those that do not know how to swim, is that they register for adult swimming lessons. Okay, these adult swimming lessons, you can either register them in maybe the local swimming pools in your city, or you can register for private tutors to teach you how to swim as an adult. So one challenge is that with the local swimming pools, the waiting list is extremely long. So you can wait up to 1 year for you to be enrolled to the adult swimming classes. But if you want to go for like a private class and maybe pay for it, then it's usually very expensive. Okay, so I would definitely recommend to learn how to swim, especially if swimming is not very expensive in the country you're coming from. I would definitely recommend you learn to swim before coming to the Netherlands. Okay, so guys, yeah, these are some of the things I feel that you need to get sorted before you even step your feet before you even step your foot here in the Netherlands. I feel like they are absolutely necessary, and they will just make your stay here very easy. Most of the things I've shared with you would definitely benefit you if you're staying here for a longer period of time, but I still feel that you might also find it helpful even if you're staying here for a short period. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching up until this point, and please guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing. Okay, I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to build my channel, so all your love and support will mean so much to me. Okay, and if you're Dutchy, do let me know in the comment section if there is anything that I missed out in this video, anything at all that you feel will be necessary for people coming to the Netherlands to arrange before they come. Okay, thank you guys once again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.